A TikToker named Ava has a serious problem. An obsessed fan is after her, and he's armed. Ava, who is just 13, posts typical lip-syncing videos on TikTok, and she has over 1 million followers. One day, her videos catch the attention of an 18-year-old man we'll call Goldberg, who quickly becomes infatuated with her. Goldberg tries to get Ava's attention in the comments, but it's not working, so he sends her a direct message. Ava often interacts with her fans, so she checks her DMs, sees Goldberg's message, and responds. They go back and forth a little, with nothing inappropriate happening at first. Then, Goldberg asks if he can buy some selfies from her. Ava thinks about it, talks it over with her parents, and eventually agrees to sell him a few pictures that had already been posted on Snapchat. Goldberg is thrilled by this, and that's when things start getting strange. Since he now has her Venmo, Goldberg begins messaging her through Venmo and starts asking for a different kind of photo. Ava is grossed out and says no, then blocks him on all platforms. But that doesn't stop him. He tracks down some of Ava's classmates from school and contacts them. The classmates agree to sell him some photos of Ava, which were likely already public, and allegedly give him her phone number. Armed with Ava's phone number, Goldberg begins texting her, begging her to unblock him. Ava refuses, so he sends her $600 on Venmo, telling her it's all the money he has. Still, Ava doesn't give in. At this point, Ava is getting scared, and she tells her dad, who we'll call Dad. Dad, a retired police lieutenant, isn't going to put up with this. He sends Goldberg a strongly worded text message telling him to stop contacting his daughter. Goldberg is heartbroken and furious, but given that Dad's family lives in Florida and Goldberg is in Maryland, Dad isn't too worried. He assumes they're safe. But one night, as the family is asleep, a loud bang jolts them awake. Dad jumps out of bed, runs to the front door, and sees a huge hole in it. Standing inside the house is Goldberg, armed with a shotgun. Goldberg points the gun at Dad and fires again, but the gun jams. Dad rushes at him but hits his knee on something, which allows Goldberg to get away. Dad returns inside, grabs his own gun for protection, and waits on the front porch for the police. Before the police can arrive, Goldberg returns. This time, Dad is ready. He points his gun at Goldberg and orders him to put down his weapon. Goldberg doesn't back down and aims his shotgun at Dad. So Dad fires, hitting Goldberg and ultimately ending his life. When the police arrive, they find 2 phones on Goldberg's body, with thousands of photos of Ava on them. Due to the circumstances, Dad isn't charged with any crime. Despite everything, Ava's family decides to let her keep posting on TikTok, which she continues to do. Later, however, they end up pulling her out of school and opting for homeschooling after. They experience an incident involving a second stalker. This entire ordeal happened in Naples, Florida. Shout out to Florida.